When you download files, especially software files, critical files, sensitive documents, or .iso images, it is important that you check the downloaded item against the SHA file checksum for integrity and authenticity. For example, I have downloaded Windows 11 Professional and Microsoft has conveniently provided us with the hash value for the file. There are several versions of the file based on the language, and for each of those ISO files, the Microsoft have provided to us with the SHA checksum. In Windows, you do not need to download any third-party software to check this checksum. Instead, you can use a simple command in Windows PowerShell to view the hash value of the file. On this particular page, if you go to the top, in the middle of the page, you will see some information on how to do it. Right here, the Microsoft have given us the command, which is the Get-FileHash, and then you enter the location of the file. But sometimes when you download these type of files, they don't give you the instructions on how to check it. So some users may go out of their way to download some third-party applications to check these checksums. But you don't need to do that, because that might introduce more vulnerabilities and problems for your system. So I have downloaded this file, and I'm going to show you how we can use this to check that information. My downloaded files is located on a Windows 11 machine on the desktop. In Windows 11, you can simply right-click anywhere on the desktop or any folder, and you can click on this option called Open in Terminal, and that will open your Windows PowerShell right here, Windows PowerShell, in that particular location. See here, it is opening in C users Manuja Senanayake desktop in this particular location. If you are inside a folder, for example, if I go in here and open the desktop as a part of a folder application, what you can do is the same thing. You can right click and open the terminal in here, and it will open in that particular location. If you are in Windows 10, you can simply go in here under the start and type PowerShell, and you can open up the Windows PowerShell. You don't need the administrative privileges. You can simply open just the Windows PowerShell like that, and that will open the Windows PowerShell on the main location, so on your main user location. And then you just have to simply navigate to this particular location. So I'm simply going to open it right here. So in the terminal. So now it's open right here, and I'm going to make this thing a little bit bigger so it's easy for you to see. And we have the file name right here as well. So what we need to do for this command is to type get-FileHash, and then we're going to type the file name that we need to check, because we have opened this particular application, the PowerShell application, in the location where the file has been downloaded. We don't need to enter the exact location. We just need to enter this particular file name itself. So I'm just going to simply copy that file name, and I'm going to paste it. Then it's a .iso file, and I'm going to press enter. What that's going to do, it's going to go and check for the checksum, and it's going to display on the screen. It may take a few minutes. So just like that, the checksum can be displayed. Now you can check this value, this hash value, against the value provided to you for the version that you have downloaded. For me, that is going to be English 64-bit, and that's the value that they're given to us. And if I check that against the value we have here, you can see that value actually going to match. So that means this file is good to install, and we are good to go. Now, if you don't like the way that this gets formatted, you can add a little bit of more stuff to here, make it more format nicely. If you want to do that, what you can do, actually, you can use the same command, get-FileHash, and now I can do a pipe which is this particular character, the pipe character, and then we're going to say format dash list. So that's going to put this information onto a list. So if I press enter here now, instead of having all this information display like this, it's going to put it in a nicer way, so it is easier for you to look at. So just like that. So it's the same information, but now the algorithm hash and the path is easy for you to view. One more function of this command is that if you open up this PowerShell application in a location other than where the file is located, you can still run this command even on a network drive if this file is connected on a network drive. What you can do in that situation is basically use the same command, get-FileHash, but in here we're gonna exactly tell it to go and fetch that file from that location. For example, I can go c:/users/ whatever the user you have, so I'll say Sanuja, whatever you have, and then it will go and find that file in that location. Especially if you have this file on a network drive or something like that, you can enter the exact file path in here, and that will get you the exact same information. And that's everything for today. Until next time, thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.